Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are looking at 10 reasons the F-35 is now more advanced than you think. Wow, that is something extreme right here, I don't think I've reacted to F-35s before, but I've reacted to some Raptors. If you've seen that video, you know what I mean. But let's see what this is all about. Don't forget, like this video, subscribe to the channel, it truly helps me out. Without further ado, let's get on with this video and see what we got.
The F-35 Lightning II is now the world's most dominant multi-role fighter. Its detection range, geolocation,
it does look
threat
similar to the
identification,
Raptor
and
though.
system response capabilities allow the jet to precisely fix and destroy the most advanced threats in the world, including every
Look at
layer
that
of
missile
Russia's
just
latest
launched,
SA-20 surface-to-air missile, SAM system. While it still has several rough edges, the F-35 has now crossed several thresholds that make it the most lethal and cost-effective fighter in or nearing production within the NATO alliance.
Wow,
Here are
let's
10
look at
things
that.
you need to know about this stealth fighter.
Whoa, that vertical launch, oh my god. That was like straight
The
up.
first U.S. F-35 A-Wing is fully equipped and already executing combat deployments. The maneuvering restrictions the jet had when first introduced are now completely removed. Even with a complete internal weapons loadout and full internal fuel, pilots can fight without limitation. Last year, I interviewed 30 pilots
That
at
sound
Hill
is
Air
just
Force
insane.
Base, and all 20 with previous experience in fourth-generation fighters said they would rather fly the F-35 in combat than their previous rides.
Okay.
That preference held for almost every dogfight scenario they could imagine.
Wow. Whoa.
2.
Oh, that's
The
crazy.
price of the Lightning has fallen below even the most optimistic government targets. In 2018, the Congressional Research Service estimated that an F-35A produced in 2020 would cost $77.5 million using
What?
constant 2012 dollars.
No way.
Translating that cost estimate to current year dollars makes the price of each F-35A $87.1 million. The
87.1 million. That is insane, bro.
actual cost of
No
an
way.
F-35A in fiscal year 2021 is
Unbelievable.
$79.2 million, and it's expected to fall to $77.9 million in 2022, $9.2 million cheaper than the government's best estimate using current year dollars.
Wow. Crazy stuff.
3. The F-35A now costs less than any other Ally-produced fourth-plus generation fighter. A fully combat-equipped F-35A is the same price as an FA-18E-F, $9.8 million below the $87.7 million base price of an F-15EX, and $40 million less than the Eurofighter. And all three of those competitors require additional equipment like
Whoa, this one
multi-million
is
dollar
huge.
targeting pods before they can employ weapons in medium-threat combat environments. The F-15EX self-protection system is estimated to cost $7.5 million, and the sniper targeting pod costs more than $1.7 million per jet, making the total cost for a combat-configured F-15EX $19 million more than a full combat-configured
Damn.
F-35A.
That is a lot of
And none
money.
of those other jets would last for a day in a modern-day high-threat environment.
Wow.
4.
Competition.
Competition has increased performance and driven down costs. The total price of an F-35 is comprised of the aircraft assembled and produced by Lockheed Martin, and the F-135 engine produced by Pratt & Whitney, plus profit. When a Northrop Grumman-produced aircraft subcomponent called the Distributed Aperture System, or DAS, failed to meet reliability thresholds, the system was replaced with the DAS produced by Raytheon that delivers twice the performance and 5 times the reliability at a per-unit cost 45% lower than the Northrop Grumman model. This switch alone will save the government $3 billion over the life of the program.
Wow.
5. Not all manufacturers who help build the F-35 have moved aggressively to reduce costs. Assuming it's stayed on track with Pentagon acquisition estimates, Pratt & Whitney is now delivering F-35 engines for $11.8
Wow, just look at that
billion
engine,
a
bro.
copy. With production
That is
efficiencies, that
insane.
price was expected to fall to $10.7 million by fiscal year 2025 and fiscal year
It's
$12,
just mind
saving the
blown.
taxpayer another $1 million per fighter. Unfortunately, without a competitive motor available, Pratt & Whitney has made it clear that further savings are no longer in the cards. The ability to competitively reduce engine cost and improve performance was lost when Congress killed funding for the F-35 alternative engine contract in 2011, leaving Pratt & Whitney as a sole source supplier with no incentive to reduce its profits.
That is crazy how it just launches off like that.
6. The
Oh my
F-35A cost per
Cost
flying
per
hour
flying
is
hour.
falling, but one must wade through Mark Twain's lies, damned lies, and statistics to find out how the jet is doing with this often misconstrued metric. The cost per flying calculations vary significantly between evaluating agencies, but all of them add costs for the F-35 that they don't include for the fourth-generation fighters they compare it to. Electronic countermeasures and precision
Just
infrared
look at that
targeting
view
system
they
are
have.
built into the F-35, elevating its maintenance requirements and ultimately its cost per flying. Fighters like the F-15EX, F-16C, and F-A-18EF require additional equipment like external pods to give them similar capabilities, but because they're not built in, the pod's acquisition price is not factored into those fourth-generation jets' purchase price, nor are maintenance costs for those systems included in their cost per flying calculations. Lockheed Martin, which shoulders roughly 39% of the F-35 sustainment costs, has reported that its share of the cost
The
has dropped
design
by
of these is just
44% since
insane.
2014. Overall, the F-35's cost per flight hour now stands at roughly $33,000, a figure that includes a roughly $4,000 decrease in cost from 2019 to 2021 alone. Lockheed
Wow.
is also hoping to persuade the Department of Defense to enter into a performance-based logistics contract that it says will allow the company to meet government targets for reducing the F-35's cost per flight hour to $25,000 by 2025. 7. Mission-capable rates for the F-35 rose considerably over the last year, but they're still below the 80% mission-capable threshold set for the fleet by Secretary of Defense in 2018. According to Lieutenant General Eric T. Fick, director of the F-35 Joint Program Office, the mission-capable rate rose to 73.2% in 2019, up 18.5 percentage points from the previous year. With a priority for parts, forward-deployed F-35 combat squadrons were able to sustain an 89% mission-capable rate, which means parts availability for the fleet is still an issue.
That is crazy, bro.
8. Depots limit the F-35 mission capability. When an F-35 component fails, it's replaced with an available spare, and the failed part is shipped to a depot for repair.
Okay.
A total of 68 depots are required to effectively sustain the F-35 weapon system, but just 30 are up and running, and only 11 of those are fully operational. Parts availability for the F-35 will continue to hold down mission-capable rates until all depots are operating at capacity. Lockheed Martin and the F-35 Joint Program Office have accelerated their efforts to get depots up and running and now project that 64 depots will be operational by 2024, 5 years earlier than the estimated 2029. Assuming funding for parts remains consistent, the parts shortfall will end, allowing fleet-wide F-35 mission-capable rates to meet or exceed 80%. 9. The helmet-mounted display system for the F-35A is still having problems. The helmet gives pilots an unparalleled level of situational awareness in combat as it displays all critical flight and weapon systems data on the inside of the pilot's visor. The image from the system's built-in night vision cameras also projected
that is
onto
just next level stuff, bro. Next level stuff right here.
Visor, as is the image from the distributed aperture system that automatically tracks and provides vivid cues directly to the pilot on the location of friendly and enemy aircraft. The helmet is a game changer in combat, but interface issues with its display have caused pilots to become disoriented when refueling or while landing the jet at night. Lockheed Martin went to work fixing this system just as soon as pilots flagged it as an urgent operational need, and that fix is currently being fielded for Navy F-35Cs. It may take several years before the helmet fix makes its way to the Air Force.
Okay.
10. The Autonomic Logistics Information System, or ALIS, is still too big, slow, and suffering too many problems. Every aspect of the F-35A's maintenance, supply, and operations are managed through the F-35 ALIS. Much like an Apple iPhone operating system, ALIS is a computer operating system that holds a conglomeration of 65 applications, subprograms, or modules. Some were built exclusively for the F-35A, others are commercial off-the-shelf programs. The problems arise when digital inputs from either the jet or a more modern ALIS application meet analog inputs or processing from another module. The Department of Defense has elected to replace ALIS with a cloud-based operational data integrated network. The new system is designed to decrease workload and increase mission capability rates for all F-35 variants and should begin fielding later this year. Overall, the F-35A fighter is flying exceptionally well. It now provides the United States with significant competitive advantage against peer competitor threats. Shortfalls in repair parts and other smaller issues
I just love watching that launch.
But the capabilities that the F-35 provides the nation today, along with the dramatic drop in price, make Air Force decisions to procure the F-15EX and to not ramp up F-35A procurement very puzzling indeed. The aircraft provides a capability America needs to engage in strategic competition.
That's insane stuff, bro. Insane stuff. If that was in this video, we just learned a whole lot of stuff right here, bro. That was awesome. Really enjoyed that. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I would truly want to check them out. I hope you all enjoyed. That was it for today's video. Don't forget, like this video, subscribe to the channel. We'll be seeing you on the next video. Peace out.